I didn't break anything. I didn't scream. I didn't demand answers. I just stood there, staring at the screen filled with the messages she thought I'd never see. He called her baby. She called him mine. And that was enough. Enough to kill the version of me that believed in her. So, I picked up my keys, grabbed my wallet, and walked out. No shouting. No goodbye. Just silence. She had already chosen someone else, and I simply respected her choice by removing myself. People like to say time heals everything, but that's a lie. Time doesn't heal, it only teaches you how to hide your pain better. The first night, I crashed on a stranger's couch, a guy from work I barely knew. I just told him I needed a place for a while. He didn't ask questions. Maybe he saw it written all over my face. That same night, I deleted her number. Not out of hate, but out of fear of what hearing her voice would do to me. I moved to a new town, started over, and found a job fixing up old houses. Something about tearing down broken walls and rebuilding them felt right. Familiar. Almost therapeutic. But the nights, those were the hardest. Not because I missed her voice, but because I missed the person I thought she was. There's a difference, you know, between missing someone and missing the version of them you believed in. I never told anyone. Not my parents. Not my closest friend. I carried the truth alone because it felt too heavy to share. I didn't hate her, but I hated what she did to the part of me that believed in loyalty and forever. And just when I finally stopped looking back, she found me. It was a Saturday. I had just gotten off work, sweaty, tired, covered in sawdust and paint. I was unlocking my door when I heard a car pull up behind me. Didn't think much of it until I heard that voice. Daniel. I froze. Turned around. And there she was. The woman who shattered me, now standing in front of me with tears in her eyes and trembling hands. She looked smaller. Not physically, but emotionally, like a house with broken windows. I didn't say a word. Just looked at her, letting silence say everything. She stepped closer, clutching something in her hand. I've been trying to find you for months, she said. I shrugged. You found me. She held up a small photo, us, from a trip 2 years ago. Smiling. Carefree. A moment I once believed was real. I ruined everything, she whispered, her voice cracking like the walls I used to fix. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I needed to see you. To say I'm sorry. Really sorry. I wanted to scream. To ask why she threw everything away, why she destroyed what she once swore to protect. But I didn't. I just stood there, arms crossed, heart armored, and let her talk. She told me he left. That he never wanted to commit. That the thrill faded and all she had left was guilt. She said she thought she wanted more, but it took losing me to realize I was the more. Funny, how people only see your worth after they've ruined you. She broke down crying, right there on the porch. Neighbors might have been watching, but I didn't care. She begged me, to let her explain, to talk, to have coffee, to just sit. And for a moment, I almost gave in. Because part of me still remembered the sound of her laughter. Part of me still wanted that back. But then I remembered. I didn't walk away because I stopped loving her. I walked away because she did. I looked her in the eyes and said, I spent a year rebuilding myself. And you think you can just walk back in like nothing broke? She shook her head, whispering, no. I know something broke me. And that hit me. Because I believed it. She did look broken. But not because she missed me. She missed the version of me that forgave too easily. And that man was gone. I told her I wished her peace and healing, and that I hoped one day she'd learn how to love someone without hurting them first. She cried harder. But I didn't comfort her. That wasn't my job anymore. Eventually, she left quietly, just like I had a year ago. I walked back inside, closed the door, and leaned against it. My chest ached, but not because I still loved her. It hurt because I had finally let go. Not of her, but of the pain. Of the need for answers. Of the version of me that needed closure. I didn't need closure anymore. I already had what I was searching for. Peace.